Almost everything everyone has told you is false. Have your parents ever told you, oh, you need to eat your broccoli, you need to eat your veggies because veggies are so healthy for you, and you need to eat your veggies and your fruits and veggies all day, every day. So important to get your nutrients in. Have your parents ever said like, oh, you gotta finish your veggies, at least finish your veggies? Have you ever seen anywhere that fiber is essential and that healthy carbs? You go, yeah, guys, you gotta eat the pasta like it's healthy carbs. Have you ever seen anywhere that says, oh, low fat? You should get the low fat milk instead of the whole milk. Everything, almost everything, not everything, but almost everything that anyone has told you is just completely. It's I swear it's like I don't know if it's a coincidence or if it's literally just like the government trying to tell us the opposite of what's true and just everything. But I swear, like everything I've learned, almost everything I've learned has contradicted itself in some way, somewhere. And almost everything I know now, I have been told before that you should do the exact opposite. Everyone says you should go on a vegan diet because that's healthy for your heart. Everyone says you should go to college so you can get a good job and make some money. Dude, I can come up with a huge long list. I could spend an hour writing a list of everything like everything everyone has said, like what most people say. And then I could completely just say this is completely false because of this. I could spend an hour doing that and write a whole long list that would be like, dude, it's just crazy how much shitty advice there is out on the internet, on YouTube, on social media. There's just so much shitty advice, and it's hard to get any good advice anywhere because no one knows what, like, they just say like the normal shit. Like, oh guys, you should have less than 10% of your calories from saturated fat. Or less than 7%. When was the last time? It's just, I can't stand the amount of shitty advice there is on there, on the internet. And the amount of just completely opposite advice. There's so much contradicting shit. And it's just like, I don't trust shit anymore. Because a lot of shit that I've learned, I'm doing the exact opposite because I found the exact opposite is true. It's like there's like the government or whatever entity is like just purposefully putting the exact opposite advice out there and everyone's following it. And you want to look at like the US like obesity rates. You want to look at like how many, like the depression rates, and because everyone's following the normal like advice. Everyone's following the advice that everyone tells them. Everyone says, there's just everyone says these certain things, and then look at the mental health crisis. Look at the infertility on the rise. Clearly, what advice is being given is not true. I swear to God, almost everything is just the opposite. So I don't trust shit anymore. And there's limited advice you can get out there that is that can be like, there's limited advice that is actually like helpful. So I want to be a good force in this because the advice that I'll give is not the normal advice. Now you don't have to listen to my advice. Like, go ahead. I'm like probably younger than everyone watching this, but yeah, I mean you don't have to listen to me at all. Like I'm not telling you to listen to me. But if you would like to listen to me, you might not be one of these normal people. But these normal people, what are they? Obese, going to McDonald's, even some people, like even the people not going to McDonald's, there's everyone is doing something wrong. Everyone, including myself. Like everyone. There's no single person on this earth doing everything perfectly right. There's just isn't. So you're always gonna have some faults. You're always gonna have some stuff that isn't right and you don't know it. There's always gonna be some stuff. But if we can gain as much knowledge as we can and as much truthful knowledge as we can combat this force trying to tell us to go like plant-based and this force trying to tell us that we should lower our fat intake. I mean, it's already like it's already going somewhere. We're already starting to realize that actually saturated fats aren't bad. They're actually good. We're starting to realize a lot of different things, and I just want to be another force in this because I just want to push the needle further and try and get everyone to have the best knowledge and the most truthful knowledge that they can. Because I want to make some sort of impact, and I just want you to know that whatever I say in my videos is currently my best knowledge of that topic right now. Like whatever I'm explaining, whatever I'm saying, that's gonna be in my like range of knowledge. That's gonna be like the exact advice that I know, that I think I mostly know is true. Now you don't have to. Obviously, I'm not right all the time. Like obviously, no one is right all the time. But I'm gonna be giving. I'm trying to give the best advice that I can, that I know right now. So most of my advice will be like the opposite of what you hear. So just know that. I mean, you don't have to listen to me, but just know that. Like, just think about it. That common advice that everyone's following. Just look at all like the diseases on the rise. So why are we following the common advice? Everyone's saying, go, like, plant-based diet, right? Do you know the amount of people that have gone off a plant-based diet because they had health issues? Do you want to know the amount of people that have sustained a carnivore diet for years and they haven't seen any, like, their autoimmune issues are gone, their skin issues are gone, they have great mental health. It's just, yeah, you could say a vegan diet does that. I mean, this is a whole other topic, but you could say a vegan diet does that. But then if you look at the amount of people that started having health problems, like, a few years in, it's just, listen to what you think is right, but, oh, my eye, probably shouldn't have done that, but, listen to what you think is right, but just know that most shit is wrong out there, and you just got to be careful. You just got to be careful in what information you take in and what information you go with. Because there's a lot of wrong shit out there. And if you just follow it shit blindly, like I was for a while, you'll probably waste some money in there. You'll probably waste a lot of time in there, and a lot of knowledge that you could have learned. You could have been more cautious and been like, wait, let me actually see if this is credible. I make sure to like fully know that something is right. I don't just follow information. Like I rarely trust shit anymore. So I just whenever I see some information, I like spend a while just seeing if this is true. Now, I wouldn't say do that for everything, but a lot of things you just gotta be careful. All right, that's what I want to put across in this video. That's all I have. Peace out. See you in the next video.